Hi, boys and girls. Well, today's story is I'm Like You, You're Like Me, a book about understanding and appreciating each other. Because even though each one of us is very different, we should accept those differences, which will help make us better friends. So we have a front cover, a back cover, and a spine. It is written by Cindy Gaynor, and it is illustrated by Miki Sakamoto. Nice. All right, my friends, let's go in here. You and I are alike in many ways. We may be the same age or live on the same street. We may go to the same school or even have the same name. Cool. When we first went to school, there was nobody else in the school who was called my name, Joanne. But then when I went to college, there were 7 of us. It was amazing. We are different from each other too. Our hair may be brown or blonde or red or black. Our eyes may be blue or green or brown. Our skin may be dark or light or in between. I noticed that this little girl down here, she's in a wheelchair. I don't have one of those. Do you have one of those? It's fun to find ways I'm like you and you're like me. It's fun to find ways we're different. One of us is bigger and the other is smaller. One of us has curly hair, the other has straight hair. I think I know which one is taller, and I think I know which one is shorter. Can you figure it out? I like my body and how I look. My body is just right for me. Your body is just right for you. Which location are they in? Do you know? I agree. I think it's the beach too. I was a baby once, and so were you. It's fun to look at our baby pictures. See how little we used to be? See if you can find any of your baby pictures and take a look at how much you have grown and changed over the years. I've learned how to do some things by myself, and so have you. We can both tie our shoes. Oh, some of us can tie our shoes. We can both ride a bike. Well, some of us can ride a bike. And we can both write our names. Well, some of us can write our names. Some of us still have some practicing to do. We have different families. Some families have many people. Some families have a few people. Like here in this country, I have a small family. I have just Sebastian and me and Mr. Clapp. There's just 3. But when I go home to visit my mom and dad, there's 14 of us kids. That's a lot. We celebrate holidays and special days. Sometimes we celebrate the same holidays. Sometimes we celebrate different holidays. Sometimes we celebrate the same holidays in different ways. Like, for example, in my country where I come from, we have Waitangi Day. But here in America, you don't have Waitangi Day. And here in America, Christmas is in the winter. In my country, Christmas is in the summer, and our Santa Claus wears a bathing suit and goes surfing. Even though we're different in some ways, we can enjoy being together. We can show that we like and welcome each other. We can learn to accept each other. I feel accepted when you invite me to your home to play, or when you want to be my buddy as we line up for playground time. I feel accepted when you say, I'm your friend. Whoa, can anyone tell what season that is? If you said fall, you are totally right. Does anyone know the scientific word for fall? If you said autumn, that's right. We can listen to each other. This is a good way to get to know each other better. We can learn more ways we're alike and different. Wow, they're having a sleepover. I see they have popcorn and they must be having pizza. They've made a fort with a blanket and chairs. I like making forts. Forts are fun. You listen when I tell a story, and I listen to your stories too. I listen when you tell me about something important that happened to you. So they're all sharing their stories while they're eating cookies. They're practicing their listening skills, which we did when we read the book Listen and Learn. We can tell each other about things we like and things we don't like. We can try our best to understand each other. Like Mr. Clapp, he likes Brussels sprouts. Mrs. Clapp does not like Brussels sprouts. I think they are disgusting. I can tell you how I'm feeling, and you can tell me how you're feeling too. We can tell each other what we want and what we need. Sometimes we want the same things, and sometimes we want different things. Whoa, does anyone know what they're making? Yeah, roasted marshmallows. I like roasted marshmallows. Do you like roasted marshmallows? We can try our best to be kind to each other, even when we don't agree with each other, even when we feel tired or upset. I noticed that this friend is definitely doing something kind. It's unkind to make fun of each other or call each other names. That hurts people's feelings. Let's be nice instead. It definitely helps people get along when everyone tries to make sure they're taking care of each other's feelings. I like the way they're doing the world jigsaw puzzle together. I think they'll definitely get it done. We're nice to each other when we hold hands, when we say please and thank you, when we take turns, and when we give each other help. I like taking turns. That definitely makes the game more fun rather than me hogging the jump rope all the time. That would be unfair. Sometimes we work together to get things done. We cooperate with each other. We cooperate when we build a sandcastle together. We cooperate when we play a game all the way to the end without fighting. Whoa, look, there, two of them are playing an electronic game together. They're both holding a game controller. They're both smiling, so I think they're having a good time. That's what I'm inferring. When we cooperate, we can do almost anything. We can play together and work together. We can be friends. Oh, they're working in the garden together like we are going to. We have gardening gloves and gardening tools here for you to help us in the garden. I'm like you, and you're like me. But we're not exactly the same. That's why I like you, and you like me. Nice. They're all fishing in the pond together. We have a pond here at school. Not as big as their pond. We don't have as many of the animals that they have. But we have some. We'll go observing together and we'll find out what's in there. So, my friends, keep scrolling down and you'll find out what the activity is. Have a super sparkly day and remember, I'm like you and you're like me. We can be kind together.